Alright. Kia ora. Welcome back. I'm Calvin. And today, let's talk about the new 50/50 prime frames. Yeah, sick. So, Lawrence from 50/50 has come up with this brand new 50/50 prime frame. It was Lawrence and Justin Thursday, I think he was working with him together. What's cool about this, you ask? If you haven't heard, if you don't know already, it is an aluminium core frame with plastic sides, what do you call that? Yeah, with a plastic outsert. Basically, this is a game changer. This frame here is amazing, in my opinion. Why? If you haven't heard or don't know already, aluminium, cool, rad, cool. Plastic frames. The cool thing about these plastic frames is you will be able to 3D print your own, which is amazing. They just come apart like so. Ooh, cool sound. And away you go. So that's the actual aluminium frame of itself. That's what will structurally hold it together. This, on the other hand, you can print whatever your heart desires. Whatever you can come up with, whether it's high-low, anti-rocker, flat frame, crazy designs, whatever, colors, shapes, semi-sizes, still has to fit on this. Amazing. Means anyone out there who has a 3D printer and knows how to use those programs are going to be able to develop their own frames. So give it a year or even 2 years, you are going to have everyone with their own designs popping up, with their own companies, trying things out. Justin Thursday's already got a whole bunch of frames, for different wheel sizes and different styles of skating, which I'm not surprised. There's a few other people out there that have already come out with their designs as well. Different colors, different schemes. Pretty damn epic. Massive game changer. So, learn how to use CAD if you can be bothered, or get a friend to do it that knows how to do it. But anyway, amazing. Come in 2 different sizes. 250 millimeters for the medium size frame, and then the large frame 270 millimeters long. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're not as heavy as I thought they'd be. This is as heavy as any other frame, really. It's not like I've really put them onto a scale, but just by doing this, sweet. This actual design is meant to be for anti-rocker, but with flat riders in mind. I'm personally going to try riding these flat first to see how they roll, see how they go, and then I might try them anti, but we'll see. I'm going to try them flat first. Now, the other thing about these frames is it's going to be very interesting to see how deep people dive into the different plastics that you can use. Since you have to use a 3D printer, it can only do certain plastics. You know, it won't be able to do the highest grade of plastics around. But you know, only a couple more years and we'll probably get there. Now these, I can't remember what kind of plastic they've used, whether these are already 3D printed. Now for for park skating, these are going to be fine. They are going to hold up just fine if you're just skating rails and nice metal edges. But if you're skating street, I'm not 100% sure how well they will last, but we will find out. Now these are 120 bucks USD, which a little bit more than a normal frame, but well worth it. The longevity of this frame is ridiculous. For the fact is, you're always going to have the aluminum core. That, you know, you got to be doing some pretty stupid shit to destroy that aluminum core. That's always basically going to last, pretty much. It's just all this plastic. That's going to cost you a fraction of the price just to change that out. And being a fraction of the price, that means you or anyone else are going to be able to buy a whole bunch of different setups for a lot cheaper in the long run. Nothing worse than buying frames all the time just to skate them a few times and then finding out that it's not the setup for you. See it all the time. People are always constantly trying to sell off their frames after they've used them a couple of times. Game changer. Game changer. Get amongst it while you can. I think the first shipment's always sold out anyway. Another shipment's coming through. I can't remember when. End of the year sometime. But yeah, get your design on, man. This is wicked. This is cool. Cool. I've actually been skating anti-rocker in my SLs at the moment. Been enjoying skating that. But I'm gonna whack these on my Them 909s and yeah, get my flat skate on. See how they go. Frame's pretty sweet. Frame's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely feeling pretty solid. Pretty responsive.
It's good. It's definitely getting way more wheel bite than I thought. But it's only on sole grinds. That front foot for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess with these, they're pretty hard, these ones anyway. They're cool.
Yeah. Just haven't waxed anything, that's all it is. Just need to wax it. Yeah. Just lazy. So don't forget to tighten your shit. Tighten your shit. That's the problem with Thady right now. Didn't tighten the stuff for. Didn't tighten it up properly. Too used to skating anti-rocker though. So gotta get back used to skating flat. But yeah, super responsive, real carvy. Gotta find that sweet angle, that sweet spot. It's pretty mean. Started raining. Boo! Yeah. So we're just conversing about the skates. Groove's nice and wide. Yeah.
No, they're sweet. It's got a good distance between them. Just got to find that sweet spot to get down onto more rails. So I'm either slipping out or catching a little bit. But no, I think they'll be sweet. Super responsive, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Get another session in.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta wait for the other sesh. Once it stops raining, see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully get Thady down here. He's not too busy. So we're back at the park. It's been a couple of hours. Looked like it was gonna rain more. There's some pretty great clouds, but yeah, the sun's coming out. So let's have another home. Thady's not here. He's got a newborn. Well, semi-newborn. She's just gone for all her shots, so he's gone to go sort that out with his partner Katie, which is awesome. Little Molly, she's gonna be pretty rad. She is rad. Yeah, so definitely noticed a bit of a difference with skating from anti to flat. Gotten used to skating anti again, so with flat, these frames are pretty good. You just got to be a lot more precise with the angles that you're hitting. I did get wheel bite a couple of times, but it's only because I wasn't on the right angle. So it's more my fault, user's fault. So you just, yeah, definitely got to be more precise. But once you got that angle locked in, you just, yeah, it's pretty good, pretty fast. Be wary. But yeah, let's get amongst it. Too scared to try anything else. My confidence gone. So last night, while I was talking to Gibbs down in Wellington, he's the man, just talking about blading and new frames and whatnot, he brought up a very valid question. How high are the frames? Obviously, all frames have a slightly different height, and that can make a difference with how you skate. How much you need to really bone over, size of wheels that you can put in, and so forth. So let's go through and do some comparisons. All right. So the first frame that we're going to compare is the Kaiser Fluid 5, which is a flat frame. So first you're going to see the grooves here. With the flat frame of Kaiser, it's a lot smaller. So, and it has like these little nubs, I guess, at the bottom to help protect you from wheel bite. Face on viewed, so you can see those heights, the comparison. And looking down, check out that H block and the length. Next frame, we're gonna have compare the ground control Featherlight 3 frames. You can't really see the groove, so let's flip it over. Booyah! The ground control Featherlight 3 frame, definitely the groove is wider, but it is made to be skated anti-rocker. If anyone's tried to skate them flat, they would have had a bad time. Looking at all you Shima reissue skaters out there. Side on view, it's about the same height really. It's not that bad. And looking down, the lengths are pretty similar. The prime frames are slightly shorter. Now I'm rocking like the small, medium frame of the primes, and the ground control is a size 2, I believe. Came with my 6.7 boot, as well as the same size frame that will come with your 8.9 boot as well. I'm gonna do one more, and that is comparing the new Crate Original V4 frames. I haven't skated these yet, just got them in. Too much gear to try, not enough time. First world problems. So I'm gonna check out those grooves. Yep, that groove is a little bit deeper, but it's made to be an anti-rocker frame, so it makes sense. A little bit lower, yeah, which is interesting. Max wheel size is 59 millimeters for the Crate Original frames. So it makes sense why so many people skate them at a 58 millimeter wheel. 60 might work, depending on what boot you have. Yeah, I don't see why not. Looking down view, check out the H block, plenty of plastic. Yeah. So there you go. Quick little rundown for all of you that are interested. Gives you an idea if you've been skating those kind of frames, or if you've got other frames that you can compare it to. Gives you an idea, you know. Anyway, yeah, back to skating, round 2. I'm gonna be skating anti-rocker today on my Razor SLs. Give that a home. Got my dead wheels, Haim ones, the mint ones on the outside, and Jason Adriani red eye anti-rocker wheels. See how they go today, eh? Now, because yesterday I was skating flat, anti-rocker should be a breeze. Usually I go skate, I don't really try anything crazy. I'm quite content with just doing my old tricks, my go-tos, and having a good time. But because I'm skating anti and it should be easier, I'm gonna try and force myself to do some different tricks, or just go a bit bigger, I don't know. Actually hit some obstacles that I usually don't, but we'll see. Talk is cheap. Big thing I noticed yesterday, like the frames are actually really fast. I don't know what kind of plastic they've used, but I thought it was like, what do you call it, 3D printed, but even if it is, like plastic is good, man, to the point where my sole plates couldn't keep up. So it's kind of, yeah, odd. And obviously you gotta wax everything if you're skating flat, otherwise you just get mad wheel bite. But yeah. The other thing being aluminium frames, they don't flex as much as plastic. That's what I mean by responsiveness. But also being aluminium means they're a lot stronger. Because they don't flex, you definitely feel the impact more. Which is why I never really have ridden aluminium frames. But let's see, I know, let's do some kind of semi-drops for my old body. See how they go. Should hurt my back. I'll dodge this. Gotta whack a stick in there. Yeah.
Now let's do it in NP.
Thanks, Logan. You're the man. Definitely going home to lick my wounds after that slam. But yeah, seems sweet. Back doesn't hurt too much. But definitely, yeah, the impact is there. You feel it a little bit. So I advise to, I don't know, if you've got soft heels and don't want heel bruise, or you got shitty knees, definitely have some decent insoles. Yeah, that's if you do drops and that. But if you're just doing chill grinds and that, then wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, all in all, that's sweet. Chit chat. Thanks for hanging and all that jazz. Till next time, peace.